Good evening and welcome back to Astro Colony, where we have a floor. It's an octagon at the moment because that's kind of the best way I can do it. I wanted to have something that would allow my idea for the station. I was trying to have some idea for stations. We will have like a dome on top where the colonists live and work, so that's where they're up on top of there. We could make it out of a planet. I know with the terraforming update you can do things like that, so we might make it nice, like out of a dirt, put some trees or something on the dome, and then underneath the dome, down here, we would have all of our processing. So you go down, and then below it you'd have the processing things. We'd have 4 arms that stick out, not on this level but the level below, or above, or wherever, but the 4 arms will stick out on each corner. They will have at least 3 collectors on, maybe more, I'm not sure, on each side, so we can get 360-degree asteroid capturing, which would be absolutely awesome. And then internally it will have the smelting and construction and assembly and everything like that all built inside. So yeah, that's the idea. And then the space station will be able to move around as and when it needs to. But I think having the octagon like this is the best way I can get the circle of the oxygen generator. Basically, it covers pretty much everything. There's one little piece here that's kind of on the outside, but that's not going to matter. No machine's going to sit right on the edge anyway. So yeah, I think that's the best way of doing this. I like it. You also notice there's a couple of these catches that I've done here. I did say last episode I was going to unlock them and use them. They are exactly the same as the other catches. It's just you set in here a filter for what you want to capture. So when I first built them, this one was set to capturing carbon, and we have our 2 carbon processors, and it was capturing carbon for ages and ages. These are full. They got 150-ish carbon each, so I then switched it back over to do whatever. Just cancel the filter, and it will grab whatever asteroid it feels like, which includes carbon. And this just goes in here, and we're smelting up everything in here. I've also dumped all the dirt and stuff in here, so we've got loads of stuff in here for us to go, which is awesome. And this one over here, I think recently, I've just undone the filter on this one here, but I had this one just purely grabbing iron, and we're smelting iron into ingots, and then smelting the ingots into iron plates, because every one of these floor pieces requires a single iron plate to build. So this was a lot. This was a lot to build here. Over 1,000 iron plates in this area here. So yeah, it was a lot of this. And also I've done a little bit of logic here. So this one is a filter that just allows iron and copper through. So we smelt the iron and copper. And this one is a blocker which doesn't allow iron and copper through. So iron and copper, this captures, goes here. Anything else comes down here, and we've got another little reactor here because I was getting loads of carbon. It doesn't matter about the iron, the ice, the gold going in here. Doesn't matter. So yeah, awesome. So that's all good. That's all working. Everything is fantastic. I think we're low on oxygen, but that's okay. We're going to set up some proper automation this time around. I will do it on this platform here, and then probably later we'll take the oxygen generator and we'll move it up to be above us, and then the platform above us will be where our colonists live. So I think that'll work. We can always build vertically. I didn't want to build a spaceship. I was looking through just Google image search to find out what people build in this game. A lot of people do build spaceships, which are, obviously you build a spaceship. Here's a command center. You build down there. You've got the big nose. You've got but you've got like a pod on the side here that does smelting, and a pod on the side here that does smelting with these things on it, and that's fine. But you can only travel forwards. Then, if you travel sideways, it just looks weird. Your spaceship's traveling sideways. That's weird because they don't turn. You are fixed in this orientation. You cannot turn. I mean, that could be fine. You could say, right, we're only going to go forward, and we're only going to grab. So we didn't know that planet there. No, we can't do that. We'd only go forward. So bring the map up, for instance, and we will look forward, which is, I think this is the actual way it sort of points in a way. So we look forward and just go, okay, so we can visit that planet because we could travel that sort of way. and then we'll have to travel that way and find planets that way, which is fine. You could do that. You could absolutely do that. I'm going to build a space station that has docking ports on all 4 sides, so we can go each and every way and just plug into wherever we want to plug into when we want to. That's my plan. So let's get some automation going here and building some things and sorting some stuff out, and then we will go over to Tyke and we'll have a look at running that there. So what do I want to do? I want to shut down everything. So let's press Q. Let's do this. Boom. And press delete and it will pick up everything. Now I can't pick up this here. I don't have the technology to pick up the solid blocks yet, so it won't let me do that, which is a little annoying, but oh well. We'll get to that eventually, I suppose. Oh yes, I forgot. If you have certain things selected, it won't let you do grid selection. Also, you can control right click to remove things just quickly. So if you want to remove 1 or 2 things, you can control right click. I completely forgot that was a thing. However, that happens a lot. I end up picking up stuff by mistake. That's our center point. That's where our what's it called? Colony origin. Colony origin is. So yeah, like here, I've gone on this road. I can't now make a grid. I can only run it in a straight line. Like the delete things can only run in a straight line. Does it for belts and wires. And I think if we did this one here, yeah, I can just do a grid. So there we go. Okay. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. We've got everything there. So there's a couple of things we need to put down that are very important. We need power, we need oxygen before we die. So yeah, I'm going to put down a oxygen machine just here somewhere. And I believe we can, yeah, we can use ice to refill the machine, even though it's got no power. So we're good for oxygen. We're safe. Okay, we're safe. Awesome. Okay. Also, I want to put down devices. I want to put down this. I don't know which way it's going to face yet, but I'm going to put it back down again. So there you go. So that's in the center. That goes right smack bang in the center of the colony. So that's fine. Okay. So I think we're going to start with just one side doing mining. So we'll have the stuff, the auto catchers over there. So mining, auto catcher. There you go. Put on. This requires steel screws to make. I did make some steel screws. I did the thing to make some of them, so that's fine. But we have 2 in our inventory that we can put down. So oh, he says we have 2. Yes, we do have 2. Yeah, not sure. Oh, it is telling me that I'm on this too. So okay. So let's see here. So power comes in the back and the outputs on the side. So here's what I'll do first and foremost. Actually, before we do any of that, let's go here. Let's go conveyor belts, and let's run a conveyor belt like that. Boom, there you go. Just so I know where center is. That's what I'll do. Just so I know where center is. So that's fine. Never really noticed how the conveyor belts are. They don't actually connect to each other. They you can't really see that, but there is an edge. There's an edge to the conveyor belt, and this just pushes onto that one there. That's some games do that. Some games don't. It doesn't matter. It makes no difference whatsoever. So I'm going to put this one here and this one here, and then I'm just going to remove that there, and you're going to all feed onto the same line. That's the only output you're going to have. That's fine. That'll work. It's not a problem. It's absolutely fine. I can't run the power lines under the floor because there is an actual solid floor over there, so we'll have to run the power cables probably above our heads for the time being. So yeah. So speaking of power, let's get the power going, shall we? So let's go with 2. Let's go over here. I'm going to do like this, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay, and then we're going to connect all of these together. Boom. And then we're going to run. I mean, I can't run it under the ground. What do we need for blocks? What do we? Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. Yes, we have unlocked blueprints. Blueprints have been unlocked. Blocks. I need 20 engineering. I have 8. That's a shame. Yeah, I unlocked blueprints and walls as well, so we could do that. If I get blocks, I could get rid of the foundation there. Could we push to get blocks going? I think we could. We have a laboratory, so let's go Put it in there so it gets powered directly. And we need 20, was it? Yeah, we need 12, which is 24. So I'm going to split these. But don't like that. And then I'm going to go to this guy here, and I'm just going to dump 150 carbon into you, and let you start running. And then I'm going to dump 150 carbon into you, and then I'm going to dump the rest of the carbon into there. Oh, I've got even more carbon. I'll merge. Oh, there you go. 100, but it's fine. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm basically going to come along here, and I'm going to try and feed all of these evenly, which I think we can do. So let's do that. Let's do that right now. You will come along to here. Go down there like this, and then we're going to have like that. Okay, and then in our logic, which is here, we will have a pusher which will push all the carbon this way. Now in the minute it's going to push all the carbon this way. We do need carbon later on for doing other things in the smelting system, so for the minute we're going to push carbon all this way and just have it all stored here. We'll manually pick up carbon when we need it, that's fine. And then I'm going to have a splitter, and I'm going to do this. There you go. And that should be absolutely fine, I think. So, yeah. Give me all your carbon. So it can stack. I don't know why we're stacking to 150 and stopping. That's weird. So I want to even this out. So let's do this. Let's see what we'll do. We'll split the stack. 199 there. 199 there. Now what should happen is one of these will get priority to output goods. So this one's getting priority. Then when this one's output as goods, this one can output as goods. This is not ideal. It's not ideal at all. However, it's fine for our current process. Realistically, you want each one to have its own belt, and then you want to split them and put them onto belts as and when and where, if that makes sense. So like this would have its own belt, and then from its own belt it would split off to being iron, copper, carbon, all things, and this will be the same thing. And then once they've split, the belts merge. That's the best way to do it. That's the best way, particularly if you've got many of these, which we will have. I'm saying I want at least 3. So like for instance, I have one facing that way, one facing that way, and one facing that way. But I might just do 4 facing that way, and then 4 facing that way, and 4 facing that way. This does not have to be the size of the building. In fact, it probably won't be the size of the building. This is just the size of the top of the building. Below it might end up bigger. It might even end up square. Quite possibly it will end up square as we go down. Because although this would be fine for smelting and stuff, some of the construction's quite big. The machines, like you've got the constructor is quite a large machine. Anyway, it's a 5x5 machine, and you've got the storage base warehouse, which is also a 5x5 warehouse. So yeah, there's a lot to it. So you'll do that there. So yeah, so you're going to output your 199 and split evenly. I could have done that manually. I just wanted to test it works. It's fine. It will work for the time being. Okay. You're going to get us our 20. Okay, awesome. So with that being researched, we should be able to, if I press Q here, if I control right click, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we can get rid of this platform here as well. Nice as it is, you know, it's a nice little platform. It's not what I want. Can't remove. We don't have stairs. It's a little bit of a pain. Can I put in a? Can I put in something here? That can allow me to highlight the whole thing here? No. Oh, that's not highlighting the rails. Oh, that's awkward. The rails are one of those ones where you have to drag along. That's annoying. Click. One. Click. Do that one. Click. Okay, so delete that. Okay. Happy days. Delete the flooring. There we go. Awesome. Oh, I missed that there. There it is. It's not. The highlight tool does select certain things and not others. Like if you start on like a floor piece, it will not select something else. If you start on a railing, it will not select something else. That's actually a good thing because it means that you can delete railings in between things, not worry about stuff. Conveyor belts are the same. I think if I was to select this conveyor belt here, or if I select this conveyor belt here and drag through, oh, it will delete the machine as well. Okay, I didn't think it did that, but I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Okay, no surprises there. Okay, so this comes down here, and then we're going to have smelters over here. So we want to have smelters. Can we have? Oh, we can have as many as we want. We will have two. We'll do one here and there. Okay. Now, one smelter is enough to run everything anyway. It can run multiple patterns at once, so you can just dump everything into one smelter, and that's fine. But by splitting it, it means that you control what's going where. So, for instance, we know if we just say, hey, this one is just doing iron, we know full well that only iron comes out the end of it. So, yeah. I think right now I might just have the one smelter doing everything, which is going to be a bit of a oomph on top of it, but that's fine. And then what I might do is I might have another smelter, which is doing the other recipe. So there's iron rod and aluminium bars. So we'll smelt down to bars. So this one will do bars, and then this one will do iron rods, which requires iron plates and carbons. And that's not actually something we can do right now here. So we'll just do this. So I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's get rid of this line here. Oh, delete. Then we'll have another splitter. Here, for instance. Go this way with it, and then we'll have go down there with a smelter on the end. Right. Okay, but there you go. Right. Oh, no, not like that. How about open him there? There we go. Right. So. I don't think you can input to the side of that. I don't think so. Yeah, so here I want another splitter. I want to split ice off of. Remove that there. Oh yeah, if you middle click to select something, and then put it down, it copies the settings to it as well. So if you've got a building with recipes and things set, if you middle click to copy it, it copies everything. So we want ice coming this way because we want to store ice elsewhere. I'd like to get some logic going. Oh, I keep pushing the wrong buttons for things. I keep pushing stuff. We have a lot of the blueprint thing. I've got a blueprint here. I was trying to test what size things were and how big I need to make the factories, and I couldn't figure it out because the oxygen barrier doesn't show its thing inside the blueprint generator. So yeah, blueprint generator will let you do what it says on the tin. Makes a blueprint, and then in the world. You'll be able to go build down here blueprints. You can click the blueprint, boom, and then it will let you put the blueprint down in the whole world. Very useful if you're building, if you have a complicated bus system where your stuff comes in and gets filtered and does things, and then you find out that your smelting's too slow, so you have to build a second one or third one. You could just copy one and then just rinse and repeat it, which is very nice. Also, the blueprint thing lets you build stuff that you don't actually have the research. You have to have it unlocked. Yeah, we can't go and build something we haven't got unlocked. We can't go and build the control panel. Well, let's do that. But it lets you build things that you don't have the resources for technically. So you can plan it all out without using the resources. You get the resources back anyway, but you can plan it all out without the resources and then go, okay, that's the layout I want. This is fine. Because if you convert if we convert the iron ingots into a harpoon collector, and then we pick up said harpoon collector, which is what we've done, the harpoon collector ends up here, and it's not copper ingots anymore. So therefore, we cannot use copper ingots like this. This astro catcher is currently 4 iron ingots that we can't use because it's an astro catcher that I don't ever want to use again. There is a recycler. We will get a recycler which turns these things back in there. I don't know how much you lose. It's not 100% return, but I don't think it's 100% return. Anyway, I am going to get myself a storage container. I'm going to put that. You know what? Yeah. Okay, and that's just going to store ice in there. That's all it can do, just to be an ice storage container, which is quite nice. I do like this. I don't know what it is. There's something about this that is just. I don't know. It looks busy. It looks busy compared to some of the other things. These are all quite smooth. Yeah, they got bits and pieces on them. They got nice, but they're all, you know. This looks almost out of place compared to the other buildings. The storage container looks very out of place. So yeah, the storage container is just a box. It just stores items. It can store as many items as it's got inventory space, which is fine. However, items in there you have to go and manually pick up. So it's good for a buffer. You very much could go, hey, I want to store all of my iron ore in here and then only smelt the iron ore when I need to. Don't know why you'd ever want to do that, but you could have a buffer for iron ore. I think I did that before because you ended up with a storage container which was too full. Not a storage container, a warehouse. Now the warehouse is a much better thing because, as it says here, so storage container, store resources. Base warehouse, you can store resources here and use them directly when construction. If you are within a certain range of the warehouse, its inventory is your inventory. So all these up here that we have, we've got 200 and so on and so forth. So it says about 340 ice. If I dump the ice in here, we now have no ice. Whereas I've put the ice in a storage warehouse, we would still have 340 ice. That's available to us. So in the center of this space station we're going to build, we're going to have storages with all the items inside. So anywhere we are inside the area, we should be able to build. So yeah, that'd be awesome. Right, so you're doing your thing there. Blah, 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 blah. I am going to let you to just do whatever you want to do. You're going to grab whatever you want to grab. That's fine. We may put another one in just for carbon if the power starts dropping. Not sure. What I do want to do is disable this guy because there's no point in running you if you're not in any use. So there you go, you'll stop. But we should also probably get the laboratory running via automation. Maybe, because we're going to want engineering science all the time. And if this runs, we could just let it run all the time. Which means I kind of want this running automation. I need, didn't we just unlock that? Wow, so many different buttons. Oh no, we're not blocks. I need to do that signal. I need this down here. Now we should be able to get signal because we've got almost 2,000 basic science. So let's get human migration and signal. That's a new thing. You have to talk to the guy about human migration. But if we get signal, signal is going to be interesting because we can do automation. Walls as well. What have we got? Walls. Where do we get walls from? Oh, are they rails? Are the rails walls? Yeah, the rails must be considered walls. Cool. Okay. Okay. So if we go in here and we go to logical blocks, we have signal blocks as well now, which is awesome. Arithmetic we haven't unlocked yet. I don't use math to change the signal. Yeah, where's that in the tech tree? Arithmetic is here. Oh. Might not be able to do what I wanted to do early on, so no, actually we might be able to. So let's put these two down here and then put the signal wire down here. I think signal wire requires, we can't build it yet. Okay, so what I'd like to do with my advanced logic and stuff will be things like read how much is in this storage and how much is in that storage or whatever, and then turn this on and turn that on depending on what we need, when we need it, and blah, blah, blah. We're running out of oxygen. No ice. Oh, no. Hold on. Can't I dump you in there? Oh, you're not powered, are you? No. Let's just grab some ice. We run out, so down here, we run out of oxygen, and as you see, our health is dropping, so. There you go. Because I'm talking too much and not doing things. So yeah, so what I'd like to do, we can do that. Well, we can't do that. I don't have any cable. We can't make cable yet. So like, for instance, I would like to go, hey, if we have so many oxygen tanks, stop producing ice, stop melting the ice, because otherwise it gets wasted. If the water levels are a certain a certain height, stop the ice maker running, so it doesn't waste the ice, because that's the only one that does kind of waste the ice. Everything else is fine. Anyway, let's actually plug stuff in, shall we? So as much as I want to go down underground, no, I can't. Oh, actually, we can now. We can do this. That noise is the smelters running, the generators running. So no. They won't let me pick up this because this is our base block here, which is a 3x3. I thought it was a 3x2, but that's okay. Do you know what? You can stay there. There you go. Awesome. So now that's done. Awesome. It does mean I can't run the power up into this sort of directly. I was going to say this can stay here, but no, we want to run around this, don't we? So I can't pick up that. I'm not sure whether I mean, it won't let you pick up your colony base, which is very good. I'm very glad it doesn't let you pick up the colony base. Yeah. I don't know how we're going to run the power system. I haven't kind of decided on that yet. So. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come here. I'm going to remove that there. Let's remove the hole as well so we can get down. Yeah, that's our generator. Can we shush them? Can we shush them? Effects. Turn the effects down. It is. No, they're still loud. They're still well running really loud. Okay, it's a bit better. Okay, so we run this down, and then I don't know what that is. There's a seam. I don't know what that is. We'll run this along here, and we'll plug it into here. There we go. So now our oxygen generator is running. There you go. And we should be able to place our floor in. There. What is that? That's the base of this machine here. Okay, that's cool. Right, and then we can do the same sort of here. We can unfortunately you can't run power down through the floor when you're stood above it, which makes sense. You know, that makes perfect sense. Hello, could you come this way? Thank you. Boom, power. There we go. Yeah. Okay, and you two guys as well. So let's do this and this. Okay. Yeah, and then I remember this. It's very difficult to get it to line up from below. So, yeah, if I remember rightly, the kind of way you got to do it is you got to put the power in first, then remove the blocks below. Then you can connect the power there. It's a little awkward, but it's not terrible. You know, so. Now everything should have power and they're running. Ooh. And then we can just put the floor up again. We can just do and do. There you go. Boom. Awesome. Now everything is running. Everything is awesome. Everything is wonderful. And we could, well, we can't do this. This needs water to do this, so we need to set this up again later. But we're okay for the minute. We're okay for the minute for that. So, okay, there we go. And here we go. So this is coming down here. We have iron, we have gold, we have bits and pieces. This is all just going to smelt into here and be stored in here. That's fine. We can output later. No problem. And then as you get carbon, carbon will go that way to our carbon reactors. And if you get any ice, ice will come this way into here, which will be awesome. So, I think that's where we shall leave this one here. And we shall come back next time. We shall have some more things. I need to set some more automation up to get things going. We will dock with the planet, I promise. It's just taking a bit of time. And you'll also see up in the top corner, up here, we have a number ticking down. That's asteroids, astronauts that are on their way to come and join us. Obviously, they won't turn up until we get a dock for them to come and join. An open dock for them, so that's fine. But we don't want any astronauts yet because we haven't got anything for them to live. So, yeah, you probably don't want to come and join here. At least not right now. So I shall let this run, and it will pick up loads of bits, pieces, and goods. I might make some more of these guys if I can. I haven't got the resources for it yet, but actually no. I'll let this run, and we will automate stuff later with other things. So yeah. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.